Okay, February 23rd, 2:15 p.m. Right in offices.
Mr. Wright, so what's going on with the case anyway? I'm a little confused.
Huh? Well, let's see, what is going on? The victim, Detective Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st. He died in the prosecutor's parking lot and the police department's evidence room.
What's this in the evidence room part? The prosecutor's office and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car.
Well, that's what we're gonna find out, or try to at least.
Alright, let's do it.
Glad she's in good spirits, but I'm not sure she's gonna be much help with this.
Don't be so sure, Mr. Wright.
Huh?
Look, we're in this together, right? I'll prove that these thick-rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show. Let's go. Science awaits us.
For science.
For science! February 23rd, Prosecutor's Office Underground Parking Lot. You know, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. There wasn't even a body found there. Who cares?
Yeah, it was only our victim who was killed in their evidence room. No biggie.
Besides, my sister would never do such a thing. I know it.
That oil drum, was it empty?
The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water. My sister, erasing evidence at the crime scene? Never.
Even though she says they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister.
That's not it at all. It's just, we're both professionals at what we do, and I trust her.
Big words for a high school student. Well, whether there was blood on the floor or not, the water in that oil drum was the water in that oil drum washed it all away.
Ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright.
Huh? What's that grin for?
This situation calls for one thing, and that is luminol testing fluid. Or are they going to see if there is trace of blood on the ground?
Luminol?
Blood is sticky stuff, you know. You can't just wash it away with a little bit of water. Even if you can't see it, it's still there.
But wouldn't the police have already done those tests?
Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. Just give it a try.
But me? Why do I have to do it?
I'm a minor. I can't even drink yet.
We're testing bloodstains with this stuff, not drinking it.
Yeah, it's not ethanol, it's luminol, but... Well, actually, isn't ethanol poisonous?
Yeah, you're not supposed to drink it.
It
makes it so you can't breathe.
It's a different type of alcohol. Here, look! I'll lend you these glasses.
Huh? You had an extra pair of those things?
To test for blood reaction, just spray the luminol on it. Like this. See? Press enter to spray it on. Okay, let's find us some bloodstains. Well, of course, because...
That's not a whole lot. I can see your eyes shining behind those glasses. So is this a bloodstain? Emma, you're shaking. Oh, ethanol is the only alcohol you can drink safely besides minute quantities of methanol. Okay.
Oh. I see. So methanol is the deadly one. Or, I don't know. Technically, all alcohol is kind of detrimental to one's health.
I should go get some booze.
Oh, of course that'd be the first thing you say.
We've got Mango Cello that I should get through so we can buy something new. Emma, you're shaking.
It's just... This is my first time seeing real blood. Wait, you've never scraped yourself before on the playground?
I probably in, like, a criminal state. Scientific investigation in action.
Oh, Okay. Well, we'll definitely know that this is a bloodstain. Oh, well, we definitely know. That was not in question at all. But doesn't something strike you as odd? Scientifically speaking, of course.
What's odd about this, scientifically? The perpetrator and the Detective Goodman fought here, right? Don't you think there'd be a little bit more blood?
I definitely think so. I mean, look at all the blood on the sole of the victim's shoe.
It is pretty strange. If they fought here, there'd have to have been more blood than this.
Hey, Mr. Wright. I'm gonna mark up the floor plans when we find a bloodstain, okay? See? I'm pretty handy to have around, right?
Yeah, and this stuff's pretty handy too.
I saved up my allowance to buy that. Luminol testing fluid, solution used for scientific evidence. Well, investigations. I need to be on the ball about this. What's going on?
Pad for my elbow, please.
You need another elbow pad?
I need an elbow pad. My boners are feeling kind of sore.
You mean your elbows?
My elbow boners.
We can't be sure that the police will reveal all their evidence in court. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of the case.
Then let's drag that hidden evidence out into the light of day.
Yeah. It feels like we're really investigating a crime now, doesn't it?
Guess I should give this a spray on anything suspicious.
What?
Ha!
Oh, ha! I wonder how that fluid of yours would react to a nice deli box. I mean, because would there be trace amounts of blood with all meat? Or you would hope that it would
I
have
wouldn't
all
spray it
been
on my
drained.
lunch. That's...
Ew, that would ruin it.
Yeah.
It's Starr! You only trust your own eyes. Not bad, you two. Ooh, that one looks good. Oh, but it's day-old. This day-old deli box is on the house.
Sorry, it's just that kind of lead doesn't really get my mouth watering.
You certainly put me in a tight spot today.
My apologies, Miss Starr, but...
No. It's okay. It was my fault. Oh, we know. I witnessed everything from that security room right there. But I was afraid that I wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see? I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry. Sorry? You lied on the witness stand. That's unforgivable. Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed the events from was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw Chief Prosecutor Sky stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands. I swear it on my honor as a detective. She stabbed Goodman.
I know this photograph has something important to tell us, but what?
So, you were a detective, weren't you, Miss Starr? Yes. It was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago. No matter how hardened the criminal, when they faced me, they coughed it up.
Coughed it up?
They confessed. They babbled like babies. You know, I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Every day, I drag the dirt out of the mouths of suspect after suspect. And before long, they called me the cough-up queen. Oh, and here I thought someone had gotten food poisoning from your lunches. That's what I had thought from the very beginning.
And you were let go? Fired?
I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if these prim and proper prosecutors hadn't let me go, I'd still be one today. It's all because of that case. The SL9 incident.
SL9? Wait. She doesn't mean...
The same incident that the evidence was taken from? What do you think about that?
Oh,
did you
what do you
show
think
the
about this? Yeah,
Oh,
sorry, I thought it was a generic one, but no.
The SL9 incident. It's written on the knife. Oh, and on that note, Goodman. Goodman was the lead detective on that case, you know. Really? That knife was evidence from the case. The murder weapon. It was due for transferal the very day that Goodman was killed. As I suspected. SL9 isn't over. Not yet.
Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident? Because we're going to present the knife. A body with Edgeworth's knife stuck in it was found in Edgeworth's car.
I think that he owes me his gratitude.
Gratitude?
Why? If I hadn't witnessed the crime, Mr. Edgeworth would have been the suspect.
Huh, I wonder.
Still, it's strange. Why didn't our chief prosecutor have her own murder weapon ready?
I presented her the wrong knife. Right knife.
I thought we already presented this one.
No.
Yeah. Yep, this is the same dialogue.
Weird. Okay. Because he says, do you think you could tell us more about it? And then it just stops. And we can't talk to her about anything more.
Well, let's see what additional evidence we can provide. I don't know. I think we should investigate for more luminol. Wait, what is this?
Sorry, she's just offering tea.
Oh, but this is dialogue.
Sort of. Here, give me a second.
Mm.
Present Blue Badger. Can you take a look at this?
You.
Yes?
You said you wanted some hot tea, right?
No, but thanks. She didn't even look at it.
You must have to brew the leaves a long time to get rich flavor like this. We pre-infuse the leaves with steam before brewing. I knew it! So that's the secret of their aroma. Exquisite!
The only thing I'm smelling here is wasted time.
Yeah, let's find the luminol. Let's...
Spray her for blood!
Nah.
Just lights up like a torch. Ah. Immediately just changes the plot of this game.
Examine. Let's look at the background. Let's see.
There we go. Actually, don't think we can do any more luminol testing.
Wait, we should surely be able to do...
Nope.
That's about as red as a sports car can get.
Yep, it's pretty red, alright. The body was found in Edgeworth's car trunk. The lock of the trunk was broken too. So the question is, why didn't this guy choose his car?
So, what model car is it?
I think it was called a sedan or a coupe. Something like that.
Those are car types, Mr. Wright, not models. You're a guy, aren't you, Mr. Wright? You're supposed to know these things.
I'm borderline homeless. Maybe it's about time I got my driver's license.
That's where we found that note. 221 SL9. The SL9 incident. A case that was due for transferal the day of the murder.
And the detective in charge of the case was the victim.
I wonder what kind of case this SL9 incident thing was.
I heard it's kind of hard to guess just knowing the case number. Oh, it's her. Sorry, brain.
Well, it was obviously a murder itself because it has a broken switchblade.
So this is the famous oil drum.
Well, no time like the present. I'll try to kick it over myself. Yeah.
That's okay, don't cry. Alana Skye must be one strong woman.
So we really can't spray anything else? This rope, is it?
Yep. They laid it in the outline of the victim's body.
So wait. The victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him. Oh, we already got this one.
You have to be the only person that would come to that conclusion. Okay.
So you really can't spray with the luminol?
Nope. Do you see an option for it?
Wander.
Sorry. I must flatulate occasionally. Otherwise I get bloated
Always.
and it feels bad. Yes. Well, I'm occasionally happens to be quite often in my own abode. Thank you very much. This chair is comfortable for multiple reasons.
Okay. Oh, I thought we already did this too.
Yep.
Can't hear anything.
It's a shame it doesn't say anything new. Ladder, step ladder. What's the difference?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so we really can't select it?
No. Because we can present. Unless I can like, oh, there we go.
Yeah, there we go. Let's spray, spray. There's blood on the phone. But that makes sense because...
She touched it.
Continue spraying it until it turns blue.
No, I just have to interact with it. I'm just spraying everything else to see if there's odd blood anywhere, and then we interact with it all.
All over the floor. All over the buttons.
Nope, it's the phone.
Well, it looks like you have to spray it again. How about the door?
I already tested it. This blood must be from when Lana.
No! My sister isn't the murderer.
But she did call you, didn't she? At the time of the crime? And her right hand is bandaged.
Hey! Just whose side are you on?
This has nothing to do with taking sides. So this means Lana's hand had blood on it. This just keeps getting worse.
But I think it was her own blood.
But yeah, no blood on the...
Anything on the up and down door, the computer
Nope.
console?
Nothing.
How about the area in front of the drum?
Yes, I checked that. I think we'll come back. We didn't actually talk to her.
Oh, can we go to the
Yeah, but
the
we
room?
might as well do this while we're here, Shell.
Okay, fine.
Well, where should we begin?
Oh, well, isn't it obvious? We should begin with that, you know, that thing.
The mystery of the victim, I guess. How could one man, Detective Goodman, be killed in two places simultaneously?
Oh, well, you see...
We should go to the police department, the evidence room, was it?
I'm not being very useful here, am I?
No, you're being very helpful.
Or Mr. Edgeworth?
I know you're going through a tough time, Worthy, what with all those rumors. You're even in the defendant's chair just this past December. And...
There was that business with him not reading that officer's report.
Ah, but the killing of the police department, right.
Oh, look at that guy.
The chief of police was right about that. But I can't help but think. Someone at the police department doesn't like Edgeworth. Okay, detention center. Is she here? Looks like Miss Guy is in questioning.
I hope the detectives aren't yelling at her. How did you kill him in two places at the same time? Can you imagine?
How is she supposed to answer that? Wait a second. Didn't Mr. Gant say they'd arrested a suspect in the police department murder?
Let's come back later. All right, criminal affairs.
Wow, everyone looks deadly serious here.
Well, there was a vicious murder of a detective down at the police department.
Yes, but the same detective was also killed at the same time in the prosecutor's lot.
It makes my head hurt.
Well, first things first, let's go check out the police department crime scene.
Yes, you sound dead set on investigating. But don't mess up, or we could wind up dead.
I doubt anyone wants more mysteries or dead bodies around here right now. It doesn't look like anyone's gonna help us much either. That must be the chief of detectives, glued to his computer screen. What? Detective killed in the evidence room? Tell no one outside the police department. No! I told that old lady at the restaurant everything. Someone's getting into motion.
Oh.
So this is the police mascot, is it? The Blue Badger, the future star of the police force.
Ew, do you know what would have been a little grotesque?
Hmm?
If you used the luminol in your office.
Oh, and it's just got Mia's blood?
I don't know if that would happen.
The design's a little changed from the one outside.
You're yawny now.
Yeah, I've been yawning all night. Well, the Dancing Blue Badger is still under development, you see.
You have it trademarked?
Absolutely. It's cutting-edge stuff, very now. I showed this doll here to my daughter, and she burst into tears. Don't show her the moving mock-up outside, then you'll give her nightmares. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. I know, the killer used dry ice. You put it in the latch of the door. The room could be sealed shut. This is good. We'll win a writer's award for sure.
Wait, is he writing detective fiction?
Yes.
On the job?
He's not writing a report. He's writing a novel. These are the detectives' desks. There are computers and files on every one. Funny. They're a lot tidier than I'd expect. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks.
Speaking of horrifying stuffed animals, Wander does not like the singular Kodakin that I retrieved from my grandmother's collection of Kodakins.
And I'm assuming most people have no idea what those are, and that's okay.
They were a series of 7 mascots that were developed by Kodak for, well, the Kodak company. You know, they made cameras, and they were the lifeblood of my hometown. Not the Kodakins, but Kodak. Kodak was. And, yeah, pretty much everyone had a father that worked there. And they had an adorable line of these weird-looking troll things called Kodakins. And they had one for each color of the rainbow, and my favorite one was the orange one. I forget if he was Snap? It's not like they were Snap, Crackle, and Pop. They were named after various, what would you say? Things associated with photography. So there was probably one named Click. But in any case, I liked the orange one because it had the longest ears, and you could do your ears hang low? Do they wobble to and throw? Can you tie him in a knot? Can you tie him in a bow? Except the ears weren't long enough for the bow part, but what I did was I folded them under and put them against the side so that they looked like a bow had been made. And they have these big noses, and that particular one had actually most of them had outie belly buttons, and Wander does not like that. What do you dislike most about the Kodakins?
I've forgotten what they look like. And that's good.
Well, I have one. My grandmother gave the other ones to my father's friend because he was still working at Kodak. But I got my orange one back. They gave it to me for my birthday. I'm like, yes, I got my orange Kodakin back. Because I would play with that one so often as a child. Someday, Carl, you'll have to have it in your house.
It'll be in a box where I won't have to see it.
People are saying they sound like Smurfs. Yeah, they are very akin to that. In any case, let's go back. Let's go back to the gameplay. I'm just reminded every time I see the Blue Badger, I'm reminded of the Kodakins. Okay, the entrance.
Even busier here today than it was yesterday.
The detectives are running around so fast they're blurring.
Suppose it makes sense. The detective did get killed here after all.
So, the evidence room. The scene of the crime. According to the pamphlet we got at the front desk, here it is.
She's like a kid in an amusement park.
Ugh, a real crime scene. Let's take a look.
Look, the patrolman is saluting the other guy. He must be a detective. You idiot, what were you thinking? Where's your head? Sir, it's right here, sir.
I guess he wasn't saluting. He was showing the detective where his head was.
They make a good pair. Blue Badger's still writhing around today.
Oh no.
Let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's dancing. Speaking of dancing, the whole police department has been dancing around like crazy since yesterday.
Can I take out his batteries? I just can't help but feel like he's going to do something naughty.
Like smack someone with a flag?
The detectives in there look pretty busy.
Just imagine, right now, behind those doors, a police drama in action.
We've already read that one.
Yes.
Guard station. Oh boy.
Oh no.
Somebody.
Someone has staked a claim.
Yeah, that's a lot of booze. What's with the decor in this place? It's very eccentric.
According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station for the evidence room.
Wait, so the marshal was behind security at the time that this murder may have occurred?
Yep.
And was he not also working on the very same case? Is it possible that everyone is involved?
Everybody's in on it. So beyond that door is the evidence room, the scene of the crime?
It sure seems that way. Oh!
What's wrong?
It's those cacti. They're so prickly. So imposing. It's hard to think straight.
Can't handle the cacti. Stay out of the desert. What I want to know is, if this is a guard station, where's the guard?
I have a feeling I know who he is already.
Texas.
Look, on the floor. A lasso.
Huh. Looks like it's set up to trap something.
A trap? Here? Wait, I know. Maybe someone was trying to catch a wild bull in here. But the lasso missed.
You sure have an active imagination.
The swinging door makes the place look like some kind of saloon.
Well, look, it's nailed shut. You can't get in that way.
Of course not. If you went in through there, the cactus would fall over. Ouch.
I'd say it'd be more of a yeah myself.
Yipes. These sure are prickly. They must be the real deal.
I'd think just one big one would be sufficient.
These cacti are a lot like my sister, actually.
How so?
Encased in a cold, rigid shell with spines pointed in every direction. Just like her.
I'm not so sure I see the resemblance.
It's more of an attitude thing than a physical similarity.
I like how she was waxing poetic there.
There's a security guard uniform hanging here.
It looks more like a costume than uniform, honestly.
A leather jacket, leather pants, a leather... Oh, what was that called again? A punchy? A paunchy. A pinchy. I know, a poochie. Wait. Maybe that wasn't it.
It's a poncho, but I think I'll keep that information to myself for the time being. Looks like there's a video feed from the evidence room here.
There's a light blinking below the monitor. It says recording. I bet we could use this computer to check on who went in and out of here.
You can't select any of that. How about the hat? Yeah, so whatever occurred, potentially not out here.
Cactus just
The
lights
cactus.
up like a Christmas tree.
On all the ends of the prickles.
He just gets back and is like, why does everything smell like booze? Oh, wait. Because I'm assuming Luminol probably smells.
Wait, you couldn't go into the...
Not that I could see. Oh, wait. No, never mind. I can examine it. The evidence room is beyond that door.
Let's just walk in. It won't open.
You thought it'd be open? think we need someone's permission to go in there first.
Do we need to talk to Gumshoe?
Or Commander Texas.
Wherever he is.
Probably going back to... detention center, maybe? No.
No. Maybe back to the crime scene.